Yo, hello there guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are back at the endless end of Elden Ring, where we are slowly getting a little bit better of getting through the Radagon stage into stage 2, where I can now recognize some of the Elden Beast's attacks, but not all. Come join me. We are live on twitch.tv/Mikeymegamega. We are having a fun time as ever. Have to do some No, we're back. Who knows what I wear, Ladies Amos? Adorable. I wish I wasn't still here. I really, come on, but like, we just got to get through it. We just got to get past, and it will be good.
Get him, Mikey.
Yo, hey, Susano. Welcome back, Susano. Thank you so much. Enjoy your continued access to my artwork on Discord. You're very gorgeous. Kind of missed my window to drop a lot more damage then. Oh no, come on now. Unfortunate. Mikey Ship has a Warhammer game that's free on Epic right now until Thursday. Ooh! Kid Ludens, can you whisper me please? Is that okay? Do you mind? I heard there's another Alien game coming out. Not Alien Fireteam that was out a while ago. But there's like a 3D isometric alien shooter or something? Get him, Mikey. Susanoo, you remind me of Jet Li in, is it Way of the Dog? With Bob Hoskins. Get him. See that? Red means go. Oh shit! Oh my god! He was lined up at me to throw that spear. His lock-on changed mid-animation, but he didn't turn all the way around in time, so the spear flew to the left, which is where I was already shadow dodging towards, thinking it was still aimed at me, sticking me right on top of the explosive tip. I mean, if you give me enough attention, the tip does explode. What happened to that 30%? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm drinking a coffee right now. Not even, I rarely ever drink a coffee outside of breakfast hours. But we're kind of here for the long haul, so I thought, fuck it. Oh, God. My brain just shut down for a minute because I was thinking about squeezing in attacks. Don't worry about that one. That's our warm-up done, everyone. We're feeling very warmed up now. We remember the moves. Now we're going to try for realsies. Hashtag for realsies. Let's go. Throws down a teacup and... No, Taryn! Taryn, come back! No, Taryn, no! It's just a one-off. It's a very rare thing. I have to have 2 pints of coffee in the morning as part of my wake-up process. 2 big pints of coffee, and then I'm allowed to talk to people. I'm not allowed to talk to people before the coffee because I don't have a very good filter. And then after that, it's tea all day long. I'll give you a pass because you're a cute. Oh! I have a question. If you die, but your mimic manages to kill the enemy, do you still have to do it over? It depends on whether you get the enemy felled animation bit on screen. Because I've died before to a mini-boss, and then my mimic killed the mini-boss whilst my body was still in the arena, and that mini-boss didn't come back. It was dead for goodsies. Mate, ain't nobody outliving me, not my mimic. Certainly not you. Don't worry, if I'm dead, you guys have been dead for weeks. Does anybody know what quote that's from? Trust me, if I'm dead, then you guys have already been dead for weeks. Name that TV show. Not a very good filter for that dad joke. Oh, was there a dad joke that I missed? Oh shit. Adorable, no. You're not a million miles off, but no. Get in the zone. Be one with the game. Yes, adorable. It's The Office. Oh, sorry, Dr. Radioactive. Yeah, it's a Dwight quote, but it's not Dwight who says it. It's when it's Pam talking about Dwight having both sets of emergency keys. And she's just like, but Dwight, what if something happens to you and we need the emergency set of keys? And his answer is, don't worry, Pam, if I'm dead, then you guys have already been dead for weeks. Mikey, how do you take your coffee? Con creme. Not too milky, but I like a relatively milky coffee. Not super milky, but I don't like it bitter. Nescafe smooth blend, I find is good. You see Charlie's video about Kellogg's and the other cereal companies going to a lawsuit about calling their sugar cereals healthy. They're going with the freedom of speech angle. Nestle are the one that we hate, right? But he just stands there and takes it sometimes. Sometimes he's okay with pain. Sometimes it's a big deal. Oh, no, 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 no. Quick bit of juice. Cheeky phalanx. Always a risk. Oh, shit. It all goes wrong when I get my run out of mana animation back in. World's worst animation. Ah, but at least I got my dude out just in time to be dead. You gotta live on without me, little Mikey. Good luck. I've actually started watching Charlie's videos a bit less. The only ones that I really watch now are the police chases, because they're really, really good. But I've kind of gotten to that point where... So I was into Charlie for a good 6 months, because I really liked his rambling intros. I liked his overall relaxed vibe. And I don't know what news is, so I watch YouTubers to tell me about topical events. And then it just reached a point where, other than the fact that police state chases are thrilling, Charlie's content is just a huge amount of time filler for there'll be like 30 seconds of information and a 6-minute video. It'll be a 6-minute video where he ramps up to the fact that one person tweeted something, followed by some completely on the fence, utterly unprovocative, disinteresting, just outro, and it's just like, okay, I'm done. No, either. I've still not watched the third one. I've done the first one with David Tennant. I've done the second one with Croft, but I've not watched episode 3 yet. Do you want me to watch that before we have a chat on Thursday night? Which I'm just going to keep saying that at you till you agree. Wait, what day is it? Yeah, Thursday night. Criminal UK, right? Criminal UK. There's got to be enough creamer in it, but it's the same colour as my skin. Oh, in summertime, I used to say that I always want my tea to be just a touch darker than I am. But now I don't go out of the house anymore, so it doesn't read very well. Wait, should I be watching the second season? I don't have enough time between now and Thursday night when we're definitely having a catch-up. Let's season 1 it and work from there. I kind of just got caught up in the flag of that one. I can kind of see all of his techniques now. I didn't answer you. I won't be available for 2 weeks starting Thursday. Oh shit! Oh wow! Oh god, hey, I hope you're okay. Or I hope you have a lovely time. Are you going on a tryst? Okay, April. Alright. Your lie in April, right there. Chameleon Ness is reliving an anime. I'll never see her again. Oh shit. Well, I'm really glad you said that, Eva, because that way I won't feel like that you're mad at me or something for the next 2 weeks when I lament you. That gives me enough time to watch Criminal Season 2. Ah, goddammit. Thanks for the pointers, Gem. I need that visually in chat. I need that stuff. Oh god, I got too cocky and I just stood next to the boom boom. Don't say that, Your Lie in April's really sad. Oh, is it? I've not seen it. You've already planned my funeral. Might as well plan how I die too. We're having one of those funerals, Eva, where everyone dances as they carry your coffin around. But then at the end it gets really sad, because then I have to, because we're gonna, like, your funeral's gonna be in a coffin, but your coffin's gonna be on a pyre in a boat. And as it goes up in flames, I have to swear my love, and I have to jump onto the fire and burn with it. It's really sad. I'm like an Eva maiden. That would be awesome. I love a good dance. Yeah, let's go. Have you watched a show called The Bear? It's a Chicago restaurant drama, no? Is it Chicago where they do deep dish pictures? Whenever I hear Chicago, I think of that one TikTok. There's not enough cheese. Cheese is under the sauce. Where's the cheese? The cheese is under the sauce. Look, I'm Italian and this is hurting me. It's from Chicago. There's not enough cheese. The cheese is under the sauce. Literally the best piece of media to come out of the last 5 years. The cheese is under the sauce. Oh, that was badly timed me. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. How about this one, guys? I'm going to loiter near him the whole time. I will only attack when I have a clear window post-dodge. I won't do any preemptive attacking myself for a little bit. And I'll just do that hang around loiter. Chicago deep dish pizza is not pizza. It's a pizza pie! It's a Chicago deep dish pizza is one egg away from being a quiche, right? It's tomato soup in a bread bowl. Oh, is it really sloppy? Can you eat it with a spoon? Oh, you're talking about me wearing a bad t-shirt to Eva's funeral? She'd curse me, wouldn't she? She'd reach right up from hell. We all know that's where she's going. She'd curse me. No, she'd call down from heaven, obviously. Got another couple in there. Oh. I better go and get some distance. Oh. Oh dear, that's a shame. Do you know what? I might try this again. I'm going to try this again, and if I can get to about that much health, just over, a little bit over 1/3 of the health off, then I'll try to get my summon out. And we can do a ganky exit. Yeah, I do love iframes. Blind Lurker, how are you? How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Send us to the party that's got heavy metal and video games. Still didn't trim your beard, yeah. I beat her with a white t-shirt and lots of greys in a beard. All scraggly. I'd learn to... If Eva... Now, Eva, please live forever, because you're amazing, and we don't want to lose you. But I feel like if Eva went, I'd learn the trombone. I think that's how I'd process my grief. Okay, I think my amazing plan was really good at a different stage. Shit. Oh no! For a moment I pressed the flask button. I knew. I'm kind of wearing Raddy down without any help at the moment. I'm kind of starting to feel it. No, learn the kazoo. I can already play the kazoo. Wait, I'm a clean kazoo killer. I'm good. I've been chilling this weekend. I had some normal Italian pizza. Boo! Actually, I had some Domino's not too long ago as well, actually. Don't tell anyone. Another sickly sweet Domino's. It's just sugar and soft bread. Eva deserves a beautiful kazoo send-off. Oh dear God, now I don't want to die, because how else will I complain about you? Eva would be one of those people. She'd make a macro. Just, you know what Eva would be like? Eva would be like Death Note. Right at the bit where... Now, if you have not watched Death Note and you're interested in watching Death Note, mute this for the next 20 seconds. I will take down my hand when the spoilers are over. That's your chance. Eva will be like, when Eva if Eva dies, she'll be like when Elle dies in Death Note. She'll be like, oh, my heart! And then she'll reach forward and she'll just press a button on a memory stick. And it will run this macro. And the macro is just full of dated complaints about me. Bits of advice. Telling me to shave. Telling me to change my top. And I'll still receive texts and messages in chat for months afterwards. She'll have it all planned out. She'll be like the slightly bossy moderator version of Foundation. What's the guy from Foundation who had that idea about the future? I can't quite remember what he called it, but he could pre-plan and pre-guess human societal evolution over a large area of time. I want to say like psychohistory or something like that. That's what Eva will do. She'll have like a psychohistory on me. I'll haunt you forever. Oh, you'd be a great ghost. Learn to play Mozart and a kazoo for her. Which song? Which song? That's not the electrical issues, it's just me. No dying! Alright. I'll pay attention to the game. Okay. Focus on the bad man. Oh, I just saw the turnaround. I'll take it. Do you know what? Staying on his business more like that is great. I really enjoyed that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my safety bubble. I don't have my little oracle of love. So we're going to have to stay sharp. That one's always a bit too quick for me to register, and I'm on the wrong side of its body. I'm on the danger side. Oh, I didn't realise it was coming around for one more. I'll be your safety bubble. I'll be your huckleberry. Do you want to become my safe space, Taryn? Spoiler alert, it's not very safe in there. Don't let the bad man touch you. Imagine someone a program, but when you say that, to do a chat macro. Yeah, I bet there's loads of people with chat macros. There's loads of everything's AI now. There's probably live streamers right here on Twitch who have loads of AI chat members or something like that. But like, it does respond to the streamer. Blind Lurker. I never really want to ask because it's none of my business, but because you got Blind Lurker in your name, I just wonder how clearly you see, number one, my beautiful face, the most important part of the game, and the rest of it. But, dude, I reckon the design is based on an axolotl, because it's like a proto-dragon, do you know what I mean? It's like the true pre-dragon, before any of the fancy bits. It's like the essence of a mythical beast. And it's got that unformed axolotl vibe to it. Mikey, do a stretch. Center yourself. Focus. It's high noon. He found out. Come on. I got you. Cheeky little arm up. I'll see ya. Oh, that was a big strike. Ugh. I'm getting my bro. Do you know what? Bro code, bro code, bro code. Wow, where's my bro code? Why didn't I have it in my... I was shuffling... Oh, because I haven't got enough health to use it. Ah, okay. I just realised I didn't have the HP to get the dude out. I forgot about how that mechanic works. It uses up life energy to... I know axolotl, but I have the more like lizard shapes in my memory. I can see your face, it's good looking. You're always welcome round here, Blind. For me, you look handsome. Good, I'm glad your standards are low. We have to... I'm going to go in on another solo and wait to get their health at least 1/3 down before I do the summon. But I have to do the summon only after it's done the big free shockwave attacks, because that's the only window I can trust to fit the summon in. Oh. Ah! I hate being stuck in that animation! I just tanked that hit because I was just... No, come on. Stay cool. Stay cool. Oop. I should have rolled in. I'm out of the zone. I'm out of the zone. I hate everyone. Take it out on you guys. Oh, that second one, when it does the double spear, it's tough. The mana empty animation is meh. Now, in Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, pretty much my only real complaint about that game, other than the fact that it broke my spirit, was the camera lock-on mechanic was terrible. And if you got near a building or near a corner, the camera angle shifted so badly, it affected your character's gameplay, like affected the mechanic of your blocking. In this game, I have never hated anything more than I hate the empty mana animation if you try to cast a spell but you haven't got the juice. I can't express how much I hate the things it chooses to be. Toby! Goodbye, Toby. Da 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 da. Okay. So, do you want to know what the mark of being an adult is? It's knowing that if you're going to do a binge rewatch of The American Office, to stop at the end of season 4, and at most, watch just a couple of key episodes from season 5. But anything after that is worse than diminishing returns. It gets so Looney Tunes after that, it's just awful. And when Jim and Pam are together, they actually become a little bit unlikable. They're like kind of elitistly up themselves. This is why you watch Community. Did I say Community? I meant Parks and Rec. I knew that was too primo. Oh, mate. Surprised. Oh, shit. That's me done. I was about to say, trash them both and watch Parks and Rec. Choose happiness. Yeah. I remember Community being very consumable. I remember the episodes being quite short. But I never got past, I think, maybe season 3 or 4. Whereas Parks and Rec is just wonderful. Although I still haven't seen the last season. I know I know that, but I know you know it. But yeah, I'll be doing a Parks and Rec rewatch. I'm done with words. I couldn't get into Parks and Rec, really? Oh, but it's so good. It's so like Taryn, it's like a warm blanket of people being nice to each other. Except when the guy says he just doesn't get it regarding the little donkey. They've got like a little mini pony. And the guy's like, I don't get it. What's the big deal? And he's just like, get out. I love it. Just having a character who's not actually from that town is like the best bit of straight man. Do you know what I mean? It's like one straight man to an entire ensemble of funny men. Little Sebastian. Little Sebastian. Yeah. I need to get back in on that. I never saw The Office. It's been not so common in Germany. Oh, yo, have you not even seen The English Office? The English Office is truly an amazing sitcom, but it is so cringe. Like as in it's supposed to be. Like, it's horrific watching these people do what they do. It's too real that it's actually like sometimes quite difficult to watch. But that was such a phenomenon over in the UK that when I went to uni, one of my best mates in his uni, our lot before as well, we always used to only communicate in quotes from the office. And him and his uni mates took this, like, their entire flat full of people only quoted the office at each other all day, every day. And I remember, like, when I went up to go raving with them, like, as long as you know how to quote the office, you immediately fit right in. And I remember we were going on a drive back from a rave. It was like 3 in the morning. And 2 of them were just flawlessly quoting the script of an almost entire episode the whole drive back. This is like our idea of entertainment. And they're proper laddish lads as well. They're not losers like me. Maybe I'll give it another go sometime. I do like warm blankets. Well, I'll tell you what, Taryn, hold off for the moment. And then you and me can cuddle up. And, well, I'll make you watch Parks and Rec with me. And I can point out my favourite characters. Don't tell Fairy Olivia, or be in trouble. Oh, wow, it punished me for that one. Oh, that long jab. Don't love it. No, do you know what? I'm going to get to do that again. I was getting a little bit too cocky by trying to solo it all the time. We'll go back to cloning. We'll go back to cloning, but we'll do the stay close cloning that I was doing earlier, where we kept the pressure up but kept it tight. How's all the side chicks? I'm going to go to sleep. Wish you a good fight. Oh, prima. Look after yourself, dude. Thank you very much for popping in. Be careful, Mikey. With offers like that, Taryn's going to suddenly remember that she's in a committed long-term relationship. When I'm with the kind of shit I offer, a lot of people suddenly remember that. You look after yourself, bro. Summon again. We're back on that summon boat, but other than that, we're staying cheeky and tight. Because I can do it now. That jab's so rude. I probably should have drunk my health potion when I had the chance, because I would have been able to survive that. But the attitude is there. We still use our summon, but we stay tight and cheeky. We got this. We got this. Mate, this is a clean ticket to phase 2 right here. I've got a golden ticket. I don't know how the song goes. Oh yeah, I'm not free on Thursday. I've joined the monastery. Okay, this is it. I believe in a thing called love. Summon. Health. Go on. Both of us together. We got this. Okay, see, that's the attitude. That's the winning attitude. Get the summon out, but stay cheekily close. So that he turns towards me just enough that my summon also deals damage. No, ah! I was still locked on. I couldn't get off my lock on. I was at a very ill-timed bubble drinking. That one. Ah! Oh shit! You're over there. Okay. Well, I did really, really well in the first round, and I completely flummoxed the second round because I thought I had my bubble out, and then I saw I didn't, and then I tried drinking it prep. No. Ladies Amos, halfway there. My labors are now complete. Cronus! I hope your days are going very, very well. We're getting there. Cronus, so you're all done at work? I'm going to be leaving you to go to sleep. Have a wonderful sleep and a very productive rest of your week. And thank you very much for lurking along. I appreciate it. Love a good lurker. If you've ever popped me on and then gone and left your life whilst I've existed on your computer on a tab, I fucking love you. Take care. Okay, guys, we know the score. Summon my boy, stay cheeky. Summon my boy, stay tight, stay cheeky. Get away with whatever health and items and things I can. No, I can't really go. It's a bit tight. That one, I'm a little bit too cheeky. That's right. Okay, this isn't my best work. This one will be really good. That wasn't a cheek, that was the whole ass. Ass to ass. Ladies Amos, what have you cooked for dinner then? Are you still cooking for the rest of the family? Oh god, we were going to have macaroni cheese, weren't we? Am I still going to do that? What time is it? That would be a late treat. I'm not going to say no to it, though. I don't really have anything to snack on. Oh, I've got the crumpets. I do have something to snack on. Well, my evening is sorted. I've answered all my own questions. The world is good. Ah, it's not that good. I will have macaroni cheese after that. Fuck you. I'm up all night now. Macaroni cheese. Roast beef, potatoes, green beans. Macaroni was for the kids because they don't eat potatoes. Oh yeah. Just a bit difficult or, like, allergic. Become the Elden Lord and crumpets? And crumpets. Yeah, we might take a crumpet break. Once we hit 1 hour on my timer. That's C for crumpets. I didn't have any magic left to do that one last attack. Oh no, that's it! Damn it! Done. I foresaw it. Oh, they're capable of eating potatoes. They're just arseholes. Good. Good to know. Good to know. Cyber Wolfie, how's your day going? How have you been? Adorable. How was your weekend? I want specifics. Got to keep me entertained whilst I'm grinding my head against a brick wall. This game is the equivalent. You know how dogs like to lean their heads out of car windows? This is the equivalent of doing that whilst you're driving a car. But you're driving a car down an alley with brick walls on either side, which are millimetres away from the car. Have you guys ever seen that YouTube video about the guy with the tightest garage in the world? And he has to back the car really weirdly into the garage, and he has to open the door out the car window and open the car door into the lounge. It's a very specific piece of media. Can anyone relate to it? Is this a euphemism? No, I wish. Oh shit, wrong thing. Wrong thing, worst time. I deserve the death. Wrong thing, worst time. My day's been good. I have more hours in work, and even a potential job offer for a better job. Oh, yo, hey, I'm glad to hear things are turning over. Industry and commerce. Yeah, I'm glad that's going. Fingers crossed, mate. La la la. Ooh, ah. Is it nearly crumpet time? There's 10 minutes. Well, 12 minutes. 12 minutes to go. Tut tut. No, come on, that's bullshit. Get up. No, not the follow-up. Ah, the follow-up. I'm missing all my windows. Ah, so much opportunity, such little action. Ah. My windows. My sweet windows. Oh no, no, no. Oh my god. Oh. It's just the way of it, it's just the way of it. That was a... Park that Big Mac truck in this little garage. Oh my god, adorable. Is that how you... Is that your foreplay? Is that how you say it? My math teacher in year 11 had a bubble car, and the thing about bubble cars is they open from the front. They do. And they don't have the ability to reverse. They don't. He told a story of how once he parked a little too close to his garage door and he couldn't get out until his wife came. Surely you'd... They're really small cars though. Surely you'd just take off the handbrake and push the door really hard against the garage till the car rolled backwards. Surely. Would you like tips with him? Yes! Backseating is turned on. Cyber Wolfie, this is not the time to be coy with good knowledge. And if you say don't die or kill the enemy... Oh, dodge towards him, dodge towards the hammer. Oh no, I'm aware of that. I'm both aware and I agree. These are great bits of information. That's fine, yeah. This is the kind of pressure I'm talking about. It just keeps him guessing. If you just get close enough, he just every now and then turns around. My bad. Too soon. No, don't stand together! Who hit me? There you go. I feel like my dude went out really early this time. And I shall follow him into the abyss. None of the tips matter if you just pass away.
Hello.
Point out his riffraff. Rocky Horror hairdo. What, try to get inside his head? I'll give him some smack talk. Okay, remember the feeling of being cheeky close. There's like this good window of distance. Get back on the cheeky window. Oh no, I knew I'd wrecked it. Oh no, it's all gone. No, oh. Didn't even deserve to dodge that because I was still doing my panic rolls. All fell apart at the end. All fell apart. Five minutes till crumpet. Time moves so slowly when you're playing Elden Ring. Okay, let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. In we go. Once more we step, my friends, into the great abyss. Oh, Jesus, that came far. I was really hoping that by now I would very regularly be getting into stage 2, but I've not quite reached that point. Sprint at him before he turns around. Turn around. Yeah, I do need to get tighter again. You are righter. I must get more tighter. Roll past, get tight. Roll past, get tight. Oh, Cyber Warfare. I think they coded that out. Ayatollah had me trying that a while ago. Oh shit. Too tight. Too tight! My little dude's still helping in the background. Okay, here's a question. If you could go back in time, back to when you were a kid, but you're not you as a kid, you're like a time traveler, so you're still separate. So the kid you is still growing up, but you're also physically there. What changes do you think you do to your life, but from a third-party perspective? Because we all know what we'd do if we went back to being a kid. Like, we'd take less bullshit and do all our dreams and all that sort of stuff. But, like, if you were just there as, like, a weird, like, it from the shadows mentor figure on your own self, what would you get up to? You'd stick a staff so up your ass that you'd go for a reach around. Oh, Cyber Wolfie, so you just do sex things to yourself. I kind of envisaged you going back to your childhood self, so I'm not sure if... I'm not sure about the legality of underage self-flagellation. I would slap me and say, tell your parents you're trans. You could out yourself on your own behalf. Oh shit. That was going exactly as I expected. I just was so slow on a button. Nothing to complain about there. That was user error. That was for your fight with a boss, not me. I'm not here to judge. I mean, I might call the police. I'm pretty open-minded with almost anything in the bedroom, except for underage stuff, where it's just like, no, I'm calling the cops. Anything else, I'm just like, live and let live, mate. Enjoy your kinks. This is the one. Okay, I made it. Technically made it. I'll drink my bubble this time, I'll remember. Technically made it. And your crumpets! That third one's always a bit quicker. Ah! I wasn't left enough, I guess. A bit. A bit. I really need... I think you can tie your Go XLR buttons now into your Stream Deck. I really need to do that because I'm sick of looking down here. I've wired my Stream Deck so that it's in a drawer. So when I'm not streaming, the drawer's closed and I just open it and I've got all my audio stuff down here and I drilled holes in the back of everything. So it's really nice like that, but the problem is it's just not ergonomically super convenient. It's not inconvenient, but it could be better. My magic strikes are still much more effective than my sword chopping in the second stage. It screams in rage at the glow streak dragon. Yeah, the problem is it's just got so many one-hit kill kind of variants where it's like, it doesn't give me much of an opportunity to learn about its business. And I want to create a connection with it and learn about it. It's mysterious. I want to explore it. Oh, come on, man. I was all over that dodge. I hit that one. Mikey, you need to roll towards him. Stop rolling away. Roll towards him. You are correct. My version of chat that exists in my head. I've never made a crumpet. Yeah, it shows. But I made some banana cake the other day. Oh, I fucking love banana cake. Banoffee pie is one of the most popular pies in England, apparently. Crispy sugary topping. Oh my god, that sounds fantastic. Mikey, when are you gonna make them crumpets? Oh, hey Luna, how you doing, you delicious thing? Yo, welcome on in. I've been waiting for you. Oh, crumpet soon. Oh yeah, I'm 5 minutes past for crumpet o'clock. Let's just have one more go and then I'll go crumpet. We're so close, and yet so far. I hate that because of the iframes. My flanks is wasted. Phalanx. Oh, come on. I've only got one spare health. Hiya. Jump, 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 jump. finally got that timing for once. What does that one do? Oh! This one's a... Does it follow up with something? No, it's just beautiful. Is that range? Oh dear. That one hits me! That one hits me! I was running away, but it still got me. How does that one not kill you? By the way, I got over half its health. That's the best I've ever done in my life. You need to zigzag when you're running. Yeah, let me go for a quick crumpet. I've earned a crumpet because I got halfway. I have earned my crumpet. Guys, we're going to take a really quick 2-minute break. I will see. Okay, back in it. Let's go. Ooh. Crumpets are good for breakfast. What I do is I put the butter on halfway through their cooking so that the butter melts in. Then I take it out and I put salt on it before I put the honey or the jam on. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Okay, not bad for me just coming back though. A much needed reprieve from your hard-fought battles. It was, it was. I do really like the first one and parts of Smaug. Oh, are you a big Unexpected Journey guy, Gem? I never watched the third movie, and it came to my attention, but I'd only seen most of the second one. Crossbow and black arrows. Let's go, let's get funky. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, man. That was a hard combo to give me. Excuse me, that leapt out at me. I thought I was in the zone. I was like, I kind of know what I'm doing now. The weasel guy. The third one's an actual dog. Wait, the third Hobbit film is a dog. Wait, what? Weasel guy? You mean Gollum? Gollum is the type of Gandalf. Again, I don't... Why does that one sometimes... Oh, shit. Good lad. Look at my little boy doing all that hard work. Okay. Stay focused. First time I've done that. Come on, that's such a bugger. That one is such a bugger, man. The crumpet. The crumpet. Dog shit. Oh yeah, the third movie is dog shit. I've not seen that one, but like I've not really heard good things about The Hobbit overall, and I don't remember enjoying it. I'm getting better and better at the second round, but I'm not quite there. Smaug's great. Like, Smaug's a great dragon. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't dismiss the film out of hand. I just didn't enjoy the experience of actually watching it. It felt like watching rediscovered deleted scenes from Lord of the Rings, and it just threw me off. Plus the frame rate, plus all of the filler, plus the fact the entirety of the first film is just they get into trouble, Gandalf gets them out of trouble. they get into trouble, Gandalf gets them out of trouble. And it's just that for the whole movie. Ah, that one again. Ah! Yeah, juice mate. Dead. I'm just looking down. I'm panicking through my menu to get my stuff up. Yo, get some lovely food. I've never watched the live-action Hobbit movies. Nothing can replace the 1977 animated Hobbit movie for me. Is that the really shit one? Sorry to dump all over what you're saying. But in order to retain the licensing rights for showing the Hobbit, they made a really shit Hobbit. Where they paid an illustrator. They made an animated Hobbit movie. It's like that Fantastic Four that never got released. They made an animated Hobbit movie, which was literally just a series of illustrations. And those illustrations were like, maybe the camera would zoom in and out in a painting. Yeah, really shit, yeah. And it was purely so that they could retain the rights. So they released this movie in one showing. They got all the people to watch the movie. And then they offered them their admission fee refunded if they'd sign a document saying that they watched it. And that was it. And then legally, they had made a movie, even though it was a series of still pictures. And legally, they had distributed it to one cinema and showed it to one crowd. Bang, got your rights back. It's really shit if you watch it today. Yeah, I bet it is. Bloody bet. I watched the original... I don't know if it's the first ever one, but I watched that 80s Lord of the Rings animation. The one with all the really uneven rotoscoping. But I remember it being really dark and scary. It probably doesn't stand up now. But I remember the ring wraiths being like, come back, to Mordor will take you. The 1977 one actually has animation. Well, what's the one I'm thinking of, Gem? The one that's a load of still images. Gem, get on Google. Come on, Gem, stop fiddling with yourself. Ah, shit. Just a touch too late. That move is a bit quicker than I think it is. All out of coffee. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, the still image one. Okay, I think this is available to watch in full on YouTube. It's called Hobbit Book, the picture animated 1977 one. Oh no, 1967 maybe. Wait a minute. At less than 12 minutes long, it's also one of the shortest films based on Tolkien's work. No connection to the 1977 one. 1967, The Hobbit. Written and directed by Gene Deitch. There we go. I've just moderated my own stream. Am I allowed back in the modatorium yet? Or are you guys still going to bully me? That place isn't for me. That's your place. That's like when you start hanging out in the kitchen when somebody's cooking. You start to realise you're not wanted. Oh, follow-up stamp. She'll stamp if you miss it. Good to know. Hiya.
Can I be in your modatorium?
Sorry, hallowed ground. Hallowed ground, Wolfie. Sacred space. I'm not even allowed in it. You are wanted. We're just so thirsty to discuss things. When you get there, we come at you strong. No, I was just very, very bad at presenting what I thought was an opportunity to sort of say, hey, nice job. I just did it really badly. I believe. Oh god, I literally just pressed the wrong shoulder button then. I was getting a little too cocky as well in that one. Ladies Amos. Have you guys seen that Key and Peele in the mirror room? We might watch that before I wrap up stream. I might just put on it one YouTube video before we actually go raid tonight. Where am I, detective? You'll have to find me first. Does anyone have any idea what I'm talking about? Anyone? I should have made myself a cup of tea after those crumpets. I thought I had more coffee in my mug because I left it upstairs. Rookie. Fuck! Just got away with that. That camera completely threw me. Follow up, man. I need to, as we're kind of wrapping up the star shower, I need to just bring my eye line back up to see what that dude is up to. Dr. Radioactive, thank you so much for vibing along. I appreciate you lurking long, bro. Look after yourself. Take care. Yeah, the Hall of Mirrors, it's a good one. It's just... It's like, just that is the peak of comedy. That's like one of the finest moments in Key and Peele. Oh, oh dear. Look after yourselves. Oh. Oh dear, that's it. Oh, lucky turnaround. Oh, hey Fenrir, how you doing, dude? Good evening, man. Must be getting a bit late where you are. How are you? Happy Tuesday. How was your weekend? Well, the bit after you hung out. I know you care. I've just gotten to the bit where Thelisin and Hebroic and Baldwin have all gotten on the boat with the mage Culp, and they've gone into the flooded warren. It's so nice knowing what the fuck's going on now, because the flooded warren with the recently flooded plains and the Milky Sea, I think, is possibly Curled Emmeline, because much later, which is also set in the past, later in the books but set in the past, is when one of the Tisti Ida, the guy with the spear, I think he finds not Tool, but the other guy tied to the wall. And Troll. Yeah, Troll finds the other Talan Emas. The Kron, right? Kron Talan. And when they're on the boat with the heads and the Talan Emas appear, they're just like, we're looking for the missing Talan Emas who's with you. And that sorcerer is with you. And even Felicin's just like, ever since you arrived on this boat, you haven't got a single thing right. So now I'm just like, right. So when Troll Sengar was with him, that only recently just happened in the past for the wall to breach and for it to flood that part of the warren. And there's two stages to the warrens. because obviously everything's all about the holds, right? The old shit's for hold shit. But there's the parts of Warrens that the mortals can access, and then there's parts of Warrens that the other immortals can access. Ah! Mate, 2 levels, 1 Warren. Ah! Anyway, I hope your day's going really well, dude. Thank you for being somebody I can talk to. I appreciate you popping in and passively tolerating me go through it, because I like to talk to anyone about the books I'm reading, and nobody reads the books that I read. Wow, died real quick that time. Oh, he's got a follow-up. That was quick. I'd never seen him follow up so quickly off the back of that before. Oh, Susano. So sorry, Susano. Yeah, I'm talking about Malazan Book of the Fallen. It's a 10-book series that was turned into a fantasy universe and novels with a load of campaigns. It was originally conceived of as a D&D universe by a dude who instead eventually turned it into books. And it does feel a bit unusual because of that. But as a result of that, it's got some of the hardest, deepest world building and lore in a fantasy book series that I've come across. It's insane. Yeah, recommended if you seriously love a very thoroughly well-built alternative world. Yeah, great shout. Have you looked into the Tisti trilogy? No, Fenrir, come on now. Just because you're getting over the fact that you've got the clap doesn't mean you want to go and get AIDS. Hey, stop dipping, stop dipping. Sorry. What I'm getting at is one Malazan Book of the Fallen lineage of stories is enough for this young man. I'm not looking for any spin-offs, thanks. I'm looking to get out of it, not deeper in. Oh, I just ate my health instead of... if you summon a dude, you need to eat health. Instead, I just ate some health. Just, you know, topping up what's already full, wasting a flask. It's the way of mages. You guys just aren't ready for my game style. Let's try that again. Let's try that properly. Oh, I'm not at the bottom of chat. I love Rake as a character. Yeah, Rake is the rock that takes on people's sins, do you know what I mean? He's the one who takes on all of the burdens. Yeah, Rake's cool. He's kind of like, how to put it? So, this is where there's areas where I genuinely come out of the book as I'm reading it. And I genuinely think of a dungeon master envisioning these scenes, and it takes me out of it. But like Anamanda Rake is a little bit too cool. Does that make sense? He's a little too cool. A little bit too fan arty. Now, I want to do fan art often, don't get me wrong. But he's just a little bit too much. And the bit that really... Because obviously I read them out of order. So I I experienced this as 2 back-to-back books, but there are 2 occasions where Kalam, I think, is fighting his way through the Claw in Malaz, and it's like 10 fucking pages, one of them, of like the world's most epic one-man army fight through the streets. And that doesn't actually do it for me, because after 2 pages of that, my eyes just gloss over, and I'm vaguely aware that it's all still going and he's still going. And it's kind of like he's either going to live or die at the end of this entire chapter, and everything that's happening now is just like kind of wank fantasy. His sword is an awesome and terrifying concept. But yeah, that's so fucking cool. That is truly... So I love how before the sword is described to you fully, the mages that fled Lull, or the other city, oh no, not Paran, whatever, when he's hunting after them, he's like, if I find them, I'm going to cut them down with my sword. The other option is that you send me their heads. And once he explains it to the mages, they agree to be beheaded, because it's a better fate than being cut down by his sword. That's so cool. Pale. Yeah, Steedat, thank you so much. Yeah, the mages are Pale that fucking undermined Rake being there in the first place. Man, fuck those guys. Yeah, but Rake takes on a lot. Vitisti Leo-san, they come into the story a little bit late, and it's kind of out of nowhere that it turns out they've had this entire campaign off book against landing on the beach, and it's just kind of like, oh, it's a little bit late to serve that up. Do you want to? They remind me of Star Trek DS9 in the very last season. You get Esri Dax because they replaced the actress, and you're just like, this is the last season of the show. It's a little bit late to introduce a new character for the first time and for us to get to learn about them. The Leo-san just shown up, yeah. And to be fair, like, even like Dulkie, the historian, and a load of others, a lot of learned humans are aware of Vitisti Andi because they're still around. They're aware of the existence of another type called Vitisti Ida because of the ancient texts. Gothos' Folly, I think. And Vitisti Leo-san aren't even mentioned to the humans. But they do come in too late and become such a large part of the stuff of the humans that served the Andi at the beach of bones. Like, God, all the visuals in the book are amazing. Like a beach that isn't sand, it's just endless generations of bones ground up as they defend this one patch of... Mate! Oh dear. I was in my low magic animation, couldn't sidestep because I wasn't keeping an eye. Jadzia, why have you got to bring that up, man? I'm so sorry. Yeah, both in and out, both in DS9 and the story surrounding the making of DS9. The loss of Jadzia Dax fucking sucked. Mikey, I grabbed a cup of coffee. It's all your fault. Don't tell anyone, though. We have to protect my reputation. Tea time with Taryn. Oh, yeah. Do you like to go a little bit dark, huh? I've got my eye on you, girl. I get it. There's a time and a place for everything. You got to present yourself. You got to do your wonderful, wholesome watercolors. You know, you and a trusted partner behind closed doors. A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. All good, all good. I promise not to tell everybody in your stream. Stupid contract reasons in the background. But it wasn't just the contract side. It was, I mean, maybe you know this, Gem. But like, yeah, number one, they wanted to renegotiate their contracts because this was an extra unexpected season. And they were all going to renegotiate for more money, obviously. But the show, it was either the showrunner or one of the writers. Yeah, one of the showrunners. Unlike Gene, no, well, sorry, similar to Gene, but not Gene, obviously, was really fucking horrible. And before it came to their contract renegotiations, one of the showrunners went to the actress in the dressing room and was just like, "You'd be nothing without this show. You wouldn't be able to find any other work other than this." And was basically like straight up shit talking to her face to try to stop her confidence in renegotiating her contract for a higher wage. So the actress who plays her, bless her soul, was just like, "No, I'm a working actress. I wasn't struggling before I joined this. And I don't want to work with you anymore." So she walked. Like, well, obviously her contract was up, but she got shit talked in it. There was really bad blood behind that one. So she's like, "Okay, I'm not going to come back if that's your entire attitude." I've watched far too many interviews surrounding it.
What?
Oh, nearly got stuck in that animation again. Nearly had little freak. Screw them. Thanks, Mikey. I got you, Taryn. Don't worry. Taryn, we're mutuals. We're both content creators in the art category. We've got to have each other's back. Twitch doesn't care about the art category. We have to care about each other. What are we talking about? Football, yeah? Trouble with Arsenal is they just try to walk it in. I can't even remember what that's fucking from, but that's just triggered a memory. Really happy to hear you're enjoying the reread. I am, Fenrir. Thank you. Thank you for empathy. Truth, I got ya. Oh, it's the IT crowd.
Hello, how's it going? Mikey, how are you? Ya handsome loser. Hope you and chat are doing well. Keep being amazing, mate.
Handsome loser? Oh no! Vilius, hi. Whoa, thank you very much for the 29. Vilius, my boy! My son! Oh, that was much more echoey than I thought. Vilius, thank you so much for the 29 months. How you doing, dude? Yeah, I can't complain. I'm just trying to get a little bit of closure on this game that I love so much. Other than that, we're fine. How you doing? I should just make some tea, shouldn't I? Let me have some fluid. You undid me with your love. Wow, that was really poetic. Oh, I like that. I used to be so tightly wound, but you undid me with your love. Oh, no! That golden star shower is still getting me. I had a better chance when I was really far away, I noticed, but I was still getting clipped. No! What do I do? Do I just have to... For that one, do I just have to wait till it sweeps past and try to get a dive roll through it? Christian Baron! So close. And yet still so very, very far away. But Christian, I'm glad you're here to care. Oh, hey, Kixalot, how you doing? Oh, thank you very much for the hope, guys. But I still don't know what to do about that actual attack. So next time, instead of trying to run away from it, because that's what I'm usually trying to do, I'm going to try to wait it out and then just dive roll it as it comes at me. Roll forward and right. Roll forward, right past it as it sweeps around. That's the toughest one. Forward and right. Forward and right. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right, Emma. The dragon is me when I don't get any coffee in the morning. Emma, fellow millennials. Hey, kids. Oh no, we're millennials. Gen Z are kids. What comes after Gen Z? What are the kids called now that are being born? Real-time tips. Okay, I'll keep one eye. Alpha. Don't say that. They can't be called alphas. This isn't the Omega-verse, Adorable. I know what kind of books you like to read. guy zipped past all my business and turned around and faced me when I wasn't expecting it. Oh, God, wait. Just be like that. They're called the Heartless, I think. The Heartless? I was laughing at a kid's joke. Okay. I'll let you off. (2010 to 2024) is Generation Alpha. Oh, that's for reals. That's alright, I'll be dead by the time they start reaching their 20s, flaunting it all over Twitter. I'll be long in the ground by then, that's okay. That's Generation Z's problem. Oh no, a bit late. On the old tidy bus. I hate that it's protected by iframes when it does that, but I do know when it does that to my clone, I do now use it as a window just to buff myself. He just like, no, Gem, me too. Gem, it makes me, when I see shit like that, it makes me, it feels like the original Resident Evil 2, where you've got, is it Marvin or Martin? You've got the dude sitting down there, and he's just black but bloody, and then you walk up and like try to talk to him with X, and he immediately just goes grey and just goes. That's what I feel like when you guys start discussing Generation Alpha. It's too real. Yeah, that's a meme right there. I'll get some screenshots going. I'll put it on Twitter. Yeah, Lady Zamos, that millennial life, we're too tired anymore. Do you remember when you were in your 20s and you had really hard opinions about things? And then you just kind of started to get into your 30s and you're just like, oh, do you know what? Just let people live. No, don't eat your health. We talked about this last time. That's a bad habit. Not gonna lie, I love the 30s. I love interacting with people in their 30s. Mid to late 20s are great. Like, get along with plenty of stuff. But I just like, and this is, by the way, this is not a judgment call, because I kind of have the mentality that every phase of your life is a completely legitimate and valid phase, if that makes sense. The next phase does not undermine the previous one. But as much as I love people in their mid-20s, and I get on with them fine, in terms of, like, you know, life experience and just chatting about shit, obviously the reference is a bit different. But, like, that mid-20s vibe is, like, everything's still a little bit black and white, except it comes with a certain amount of fervour. And it's just kind of like, because of the fervour, you can't quite have the conversation about a lot of stuff. And you kind of just wait for people to grow up a bit more and for all of that to kind of like calm down a bit. Man, I'm so fucking old. I'm being ageist. Yeah, the perspective of time helps. Long story short, it's much easier to have a chat with a 30-year-old about all your weird bedroom kinks than it is someone in their mid-20s. Unless you pay him. No, come on now. Oh no! Getting really cocky. I'm in my early 30s, which means I have a nice bottle of alcohol on top of the fridge. And I still use it for cooking instead of drinking. That'll come back. That'll come back the other way in a minute. God, yeah, I barely drink compared to how I used to. Yeah, it kicks a lot, right? I'm more of an in-your-face kind of mage. So bold, so bold. What's his playstyle? It's bold. Oh, so he's a dickhead. If it doesn't get anywhere. Yep. There are bold cell swords and there are old cell swords, but there are no old and bold cell swords. Too premature. Is Diablo 4 next for you? No, I don't really have the Diablo games on my radar. I can't even remember. So we kept saying it, but I never wrote it down in order, which is a bit of a problem. But Resident Evil 4 possibly, Breath of the Wild-ish, sometime likely. And then it was either Nier Automata or Red Dead Redemption, but I can't remember which one you guys decided you wanted me to do first. Hogwarts? I feel like I've missed the window. As much as I enjoyed Harry Potter, I was never madly in love with it, like a lot of people. So I've never desperately wanted to live in the Harry Potter universe. So it just, compared to all the other games, I'm much more interested in trying. Oh, that's the tricksy one. Seems like literally a dream game for super fans. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, I know plenty of people who are big Potterheads. Oh my god, I think I got that term from On Cinema. Who are big Harry Potter crew. I watched a few streamers, like, play bits of it. Tea Time with Mandy, Toxic Gin. Maybe someone else. And it all looked really good. But, just, you know, I want to play the Dune game when it comes out, and I don't care if that game is garbage. I want to get in the Dune universe. You know what I mean? Take a sip, usually. Maybe not the biggest fan out there, but big enough to be interested. Yeah, I'm for it, but it's not high up the list. Like, right now, I'd much rather play Breath of the Wild. Oh, there we go. Your game list. Oh! Oh, sorry, Lady Zemos. I thought you were talking about my junk. You know what? I'm not even going to give myself a sound effect for that. That was too easy. Too easy. Breath of the Wild is 7 years. Kid Luden, stop it! No, Kid Ludens, don't type stuff like that. Vet your comments. Ask yourself, do I need to type this? You're like that. Is it Steve Musaka? I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly, or if I've completely made up his name. But there's a guy who does like covers of Final Fantasy songs, where he makes them more orchestral. But he's quite known for like putting a lot of bass on it. Boom, boom, boom. And he made like a bass cover of Final Fantasy VIII, which was amazing. And then he very, very unfortunately put in the title of his video, Final Fantasy... I can't even remember what it was, but it was like Final Fantasy VIII is now 27 years old or some shit. And I was just like... I was just like... It really hurt. And I went back to bed. I was just like... Like, celebrating Final Fantasy VIII's 21st birthday or something. Oh, fuck this. Really bad timing. I'm so sure video game films will start being good and take over the Marvel dominance in the next 10 years. Yo, Kixalot, that's not a bad shout. Either Marvel pulls off something excellent for Phase 5, or this dissolution into Disney Plus TV shows and watering down of a product just slowly smooths out the otherwise big bump which was the MCU in film history. The problem is stuff like those kind of films have remapped how cinemas even show stuff. But yeah,